Hello there folks, this is a quick video showing some communications between two Red Lion HMIs using raw ASCII protocol through the 485 port and also over the Ethernet port. So we've got on this side, we've got the left HMI here, notice the word left, and then on this side we have the right HMI, notice the word right there. And here's the IP address of these, 192.168.1.22 for this one, and this one is .20 on there. We've got connected here, we're using just a standard Ethernet cable, this blue one, to go 45 comms, since the Red Lion units use a RJ45 jack for Ethernet, or for RS45 comms. We're using just a standard Ethernet cable there. That's what you're seeing loop-de-loop here. And then we have this green cable that's going Ethernet over to a little switch we're using right here. And we also have a green cable here that's doing Ethernet as well. So let's start this demo from the startup completely. I'm going to go ahead and cycle power these guys, turn them completely off. I'll plug in the power here, maybe I can find it behind the table here. Here we go. So we'll boot them up. Look at that graphite, isn't that sweet? Pretty sweet. We'll let these guys start up. The race is on. Which one's going to be first, left or right? Which one's it going to be? Looks like it might be the left unit. Ah, there's the right unit. So here we have the green section on the top here. This green section is where we're going to be doing 485 communications from here over to the other HMI. So if I hit this button right here, 5, 6, 7, 8, over on this HMI we should read tag 1, should say that number right here. So I'm going to go over here and push this number. Here we go. And if we come over here, we can see it right there. 5, 6, 7, 8 right there. Then on this one, if I push 1, 2, 3, 4, I should get 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. So this time, I'm not going to show me pushing the button. I'll show it right here and you can hear it. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. There is the value. So that's communications between the 485 port, between these two HMIs, just using simple port print, port read commands and so forth. And then over Ethernet, we're doing the same thing down here in the blue section over a TCP port number of 1, 2, 3, 4. So on this one, if I hit 5, 6, 7, 8, over here, I should read 5, 6, 7, 8 right here. So in this one, I'll go ahead and hit the button. Just watch. Here we go. There's the number, 5, 6, 7, 8 right there. And then on the left unit, we're looking for a number here to be 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. So on this unit, if I go ahead and look right here, and I'll hit the number with my awesome pointer, and there you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. I also would like to do a demo of this screen, for instance, talking to a PC, a laptop. So in that case, I'm going to use Hyperterminal to connect to this. So I'm going to disconnect the Ethernet cable from this one, which currently is kind of allocating or using that port. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this Ethernet cable right here, so that's not plugged into there. You see the address is 192.168.1.22. So I'm going to go over here to my laptop, and I'm going to open up Hyperterminal. You know what, I should switch hands. Hold on a second, folks. I got the strap on my hand. Give me a second. Thank you. Okay, sorry about that. These are amateur videos at their finest, folks. So we've got here on the laptop, I'm going to go ahead and open up Hyperterminal. And I'm going to call this little application right here. I'm going to type the word right, because this will be the right screen there. So I'm just going to type right, enter. And instead of using a phone number, is what Hyperterminal used to use, I'm going to actually hit the pull down and choose the TCP WinSock connection here. And I'm going to tell it the IP address we're going to use is going to be 192.168.1.22, but we're using TCP port number 1234 here. So right here where it says port number, I'm going to put in there 1234. Oops, I can't really spell too well. 1234, and then I'll hit the OK button right here. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and stop and connect here. And we'll see this thing's connecting here, but I'm waiting for this thing over here to time out. So it should be, oh, you know what I'm going to do here also? I'm going to change this properties, and I want to go ahead and make this so that the ASCII setup, it echoes everything onto our screen here that we type. So let's try this again here. Connecting. We'll go over to this guy. And well, hold on here. Did I get something wrong? Ah, here we go. We've got it connected now. So I'm looking for this thing down here to say connected. So now, if I go to the HMI screen and hit that button, let's see here. You can see it sending 1, 2, 3, 4 across the screen every time. And if I wanted to, here's that screen again. You can see that tag right there is 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say I go over here to my laptop and I type the letters, let's say for instance A, B, C, D on the screen here, A, B, C, D, and when I hit enter, we should be able to go over here and look at here. Oh, I must have hit V instead of C. Sorry, you can see why I'm not a typist. But nonetheless, if I type away over here at the PC, I'll just go ahead and hit some numbers, enter, and you can see it reading across. So that's doing Hyperterminal from a PC-based application, just reading ASCII, raw serial ASCII string from there over to my laptop. And again, back at Hyperterminal here, if I hit the 1, 2, 3, 4 button, you can see it come right across the screen every time I hit it, just raw serial. Oh, that's just a quick example of how you can do some raw comms between Red Lion devices to PC-based applications using raw serial. If you got any questions, please give us a call. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.